Alright, well everyone, fortunately, I have some bad news, okay? The results did come in for, my, not my heart doctor, but my other doctor, that I get my medicines from. Uh, they, let's just say I have some bad news regarding my health, and just want to give everyone a fair warning. This video is going to be contained gross and some things that y'all probably won't like to hear about certain body parts. So if you don't like to hear what I'm about to say, click off this video right now. So let's get to that, shall we? Hello everyone. Well, if you're still watching this video, that means you actually want to hear what I have to say about my health issues. Okay, first of all, you're gonna hear some wind blowing towards me. Unfortunately, I have my fan. See, I have my fan blowing on me right now. I have my fan blowing on me right now because my air conditioner is kaput right now, and I'm gonna have to get a hold of the maintenance guy sometime today or sometime this week to come over here and take it out and get me a new one. Okay, so for right now, the fan is just temporarily for right now. Okay, so let's get to this. So news, health news. Okay. Well, first of all, um, my ex girlfriend, the redneck Nation Roberts, called. And she didn't call me, but she texted me yesterday. Let me know my doctor called her up and told her that the results came in yesterday, which I could not get any of my medicines refilled yesterday because I was waiting on the results to come in. Which around 4 o'clock, around close between 3 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that's when the results came in. So I said I was all tired, wore out. I was watching my WWE pay-per-view Fastlane I bought on DVD, which was a damn great one. I really enjoyed it, and I ain't really done with it yet because there's some things on there I haven't watched yet. So, and I think it's got a kickoff. Yeah, it's got a kickoff on it, which I haven't seen yet. So I'm gonna watch that whenever I get a chance to. Okay, but went to my doctor's office yesterday, and let's just say I went and done a I went to do and to get my I only went there to get my blood my all my medicines refilled. Okay, and when I got there, when I got there, that lady's like, "He's here." And I heard what she said because I just walked in. And as soon as I walked in, that's when the lady said, that blonde-headed lady said that, And I overlooked it, I was pretending that I never heard that. I heard her say it. And so she checked me in, and they had me weighing on a weigher, and as I told y'all when I was at the hospital in Jonesboro. They had me completely butt naked. Okay, only thing they had me on wearing is a skirt. Okay, and all of a sudden when they weighed me, I weighed almost 170 pounds or something like that. So when they weighed me at my doctor's office yesterday, it said I weighed 240 something pounds. So I know that that was false, so I wasn't gonna flip out or anything like that. Um, but anyways, I sit there and talked to that lady, and we went from there to that. She asked me, have I drunk anything or ate anything? I said, I haven't eaten nothing all day. She said, have you drunk anything today? I said, well, I drank a little bit of soda. She said, well, shoot, well, we can't do the blood test or anything. We can't do the blood test, but they went ahead and they said, well, we can do the P test. Can we go ahead and do that? I said, yes, ma'am, you can. And so we went ahead and I went to the bathroom, and they gave me a little cup to do that. Um, After I got done doing that, I went to the lab and gave it to that hot nurse that was in there. And she said for me to go ahead and sit down, that they was going to go ahead and do the blood test, and all of a sudden she sat there and said, well, this and that. And I was like, well, as far as I know, ma'am, I said, I don't know if I'm supposed to see anybody. I said, the only thing all I know I'm supposed to do is come here to check to get my medicines refilled. That's it. I didn't know I had to go through all this. And she's okay. So we're gonna talk. And she went to go talk to that lady, and she's okay. The lady told me to go ahead and do it. And I said okay. And I said, and all of a sudden she showed me a needle. And I said, how many times do I have to go through these goddamn needles? She said, what do you mean? I said, I just had surgery done a week ago, and they stuck me with all kinds of damn needles. And I said, how many times am I gonna get stuck with these damn things? And so all of a sudden she said, it's okay, where do they usually stick you? And my mind was completely in the gutter thanks to them people who did something, and I'll explain that in a minute as soon when I get to that part, okay? So I sit there and told her, I said, she went, where do they usually stick you? I said, well, one thing, you're not going to stick that thing in my hello. And she's like, sir, we don't do that. I was talking about in your arm. What part of arm do they usually do that at? And I said, oh. I said, now I feel embarrassed. I said, because you're a hot mamacita. And I said, I feel so embarrassed now. She said, no, don't worry about it. She said, I think you're hot too, but but this is my job. We have to do this. I was like, I understand. And so all of a sudden she put I did it here. She felt it, and right up in here, my arm, and as soon as I saw that needle, I looked the other way, and she had my hand aiming towards her pussy. And I came so close to grabbing down there. I'm not kidding. I mean, it wasn't my fault. Okay. I mean, I didn't grab her down there, but I came close to it because that's where she had my hand aiming towards. So, if I did grabbed her down there, it wouldn't be my fault. But yeah. So we went and done that. Okay. So I'm getting distracted by my phone. So we did that, and as soon as I got done doing that, she put a band-aid on me, and I think I already said this in my last video, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up anyway. So I went and talked to my doctor, my main doctor, and she sat there and told me, she's like, how you feeling? I was like, defined okay. And so I explained to her what was going on, what happened, So we went through all the details and everything about the surgery and everything else, And she told me that I could not get my medicine refilled until the results came in. Okay, well, this is where my ex-girlfriend, the Redneck Nation Roberts, came in, and she texted me and told me the results came in and I need to give them a call. So I said, well, I am so tired right now. I'm eating and I'm trying to watch my shows, my wrestling shows, and I'm not going nowhere today. She don't worry, I understand that. She said, you call, I'll give them a call tomorrow. She said, okay. So 8:30 came this morning. I got done watching my Monday Night Raw this morning while I was sitting here eating me some food and also a salad, you know, 'cause I'm on a strict diet, you know, and a good strict diet by the way, and I'm trying to lose all this weight, you know, that I gained because over the week I had to stay home and everything. So after my wrestling went off, I went ahead and left here close to 9 o'clock this morning. And I went to my brother's house and thinking that they was going to be still and going to be up, you know. My brother and her husband and his wife was still in bed asleep. I banged on the damn door and she unlocked the door. I said, "Why are y'all still in bed?" I said it's almost 9 o'clock. I was like, and then to find out, my brother and my sister-in-law went to somewhere in town and got the vaccine shot. And I said, "Do you realize you made a fucking mistake of doing that because now you have to go and get another shot later on?" And they said, "No." They said there's two shots. There's two different vaccines. One you have to take. You have to when you take one, later on you have to take another one. And there's one vaccine that you had only take one once, and that's it. You know, I was like, well, I don't know anything about it. You know, I was like, so you can do whatever you want. And my brother was okay, but his wife came down sick. His wife came down sick because of that vaccine shot. I just got in talking to her today, and she told me she feels a lot better now than what she did, but still, she's still laying down in the bed. And keep in mind, she usually gets up at 7 o'clock in the morning. So that's let me know the vaccine that she took is actually fucking her up, is messing her up bad, you know. I hadn't. And by the way, as far as I know, I still don't know if I hadn't. As far as I know, they didn't stick me with the vaccine at the hospital in Jonesboro. I don't know. If I ever found out they did, I'm gonna kick their ass for it. But yeah, as far as I know, I didn't get vaccinated or anything. So thank God on that. Not saying that it's bad, you know, anything bad about it, you know. I mean, if you did, congratulations if you did, you know. But I went and called my doctor up today, and so I can get the results. And the lady got on the phone, and I did apologize to her for what I said yesterday when I sat there and said I haven't ate shit all day, you know. And she said, "Don't worry about it." She said, "Don't worry, Dragon, you're fine." She you're okay. Don't worry about it. We understand that, you know. So all of a sudden, I sit there and talk to her, you know, and she told me, she gave me a lot of great news. Okay, she gave me a lot of great news, saying everything came back negative. Everything came back great. Everything came back normal, you know. My thyroid, my diabetic, all that is normal. Everything is normal like I always have been. So I said, well, that's good. She said, but there is one thing that came back positive. There is one thing that came back positive and is a little messed up right now. And it's not looking good. And I said, why's that? She said, it's between your bladder and your kidneys. She said, like where you pee and poop and stuff. I said, yeah. And I said, my bladder. I said, what about all that? She's like, that came back and is not good. It's messed up really bad. And I said, it is, and she said, yeah. So we're gonna wait until no. We're going to have you to come back here so we can do another test on you, another P test that is. And she said, what you got, and we're gonna have you to come back in November. I said, sometime November. She, yes sir. We're gonna have you come back in November, sometime in November, and I won't tell y'all what day or anything. Because I don't know what day it is anyway, but she did say sometime in November, and she says starting in November until I go to the office and do that. She said I cannot sometime in November and start in November. I can't drink no orange juice. I can't drink sodas. I can't drink tea. I can't drink coffee. I can't drink nothing. The only thing I can drink for the whole month until I get down with the doctor's office for that test is water. She said I can only drink water for the whole month until I get down with the doctor's office. And I said, hey, no problem. In fact, yesterday I have been craving water all day yesterday. I was drinking water yesterday, and I'm still drinking water today. And she said, well, that's great, you know. I said, yeah. I said, I also been drinking soda too. And she said, well, that's okay, you know. And you can do that. You can still drink whatever you want until November comes. And in November, that's when you gotta stop and you gotta only drink water. I said, no problem. I ain't got no problem with that, you know. Like I'm on a diet anyway, you know. She said, right. But I told her, I think I know what's going on, okay? And she's okay with that. I said, back when I was at the Jonesboro Hospital, and I won't say where and what, I won't say what hospital or anything, but they stuck a catheter or whatever they call it. They stuck a catheter in my private spot. And if you know, and you should know what a private spot really is, to drain my bladder. And she said, oh shoot. She said, oh my God, are you kidding me? I said, no, my bladder was full that day, and they had me staying in the bed for 2 hours, and the whole time she kept pushing on the sore to see if it was hurting, which it wasn't. But the only thing that was hurting was my bladder. Every time she kept pushing on my bladder. So I told her about it. I said I had to go pee. Can I go to the bathroom? She said no, you can't. You can't get out of the bed for 2 hours until 10:30 a.m. 10:30 a.m. No, 11:30 a.m. And I said, well, shoot. And then she's like, we're gonna put a catheter in your on your private, and so that way we can drain your bladder that way. And she's like, I want to give you a fair warning. It's gonna hurt like hell. And I came close and said, well, why don't you just put me to sleep, and that way I can't feel it. But she didn't. They didn't do nothing like that. They just went ahead and done it, you know. And she said, oh boy. She said, that's what's going on. She said, that's why you're. She said, that messed it up. She said, and them doing something like that, it definitely messed your bladder and your bladder and your it messed it all up. She said all up in there that I just mentioned. My kidneys and all. She said it messed it completely up, and that's the reason why, everyone. I was wondering why the sore on my leg next to my private spot is still there, and it's still red. And I've been putting peroxide and alcohol on it to keep it from getting infected. And I've been wondering why it hasn't already healed. And that's what's going on. That's why, because it's because of that. My kidneys are screwed up right now because of that because that asshole, because that fucking bitch did that down there. Um, so they're gonna give me until November, and hopefully by then, by November of this year, it should be gone. It should be gone and going away, and back to normal. Cause if it's not, I'm going to have to wind up going to this hospital instead, and that way I can be close to home, and that way I can actually walk to the hospital myself and get it done, and go from there. Because I know my mom don't want to have nothing to do with it. Um, my mom don't want to have nothing to do with it or anything. So yeah. Other than that, I went to Walmart today and got all my medicines refilled, and it cost me some good money, but I did. I bought it. I went and paid for it. And I went and bought me 3 bottles of orange juice and 2 bottles. In fact, I want to show you. I'll show you the empty bottle I just drunk. Yeah, I just drunk me a whole bottle of 2 bottles of chocolate milk, and by the way, I'm full right now because of it. And while I was drinking that, I also took my thyroid pill, and it finally kicked in. And let me tell you something, I feel great. Even though I got this store right here on me, now I'm back on my pills and I'm back on all my pills again. I'm feeling a lot better now than I have been. So hopefully, since I'm now back on my pills, maybe I can get this store gone and get it over with and go back and get back to normal. But yeah, just letting everybody know about the live streams. I will definitely see you tonight at around close to 9 o'clock tonight with some more with the premiere stream of Biomutant. By the way, I've already seen that one of my subscribers, the Redneck Nation Roberts. I'm gonna give her a shout out right now. She said, "Love the intro." She really loves that intro that I made, and I hope everyone else likes it too. Um, I came up with that. I came up with the idea last night when I was goofing off, trying to figure something to do because I was so wore out. I was so tired. But I wanted to do something. I wanted to have something to do. So I went on my computer last night to goof around, and I was thinking about an intro for that, and that's when I came up with that. And so yeah, it's pretty nice intro. I really liked it, and I uploaded it to my YouTube channel last night to see privately to see if YouTube was okay with it. And YouTube's fine with it. YouTube's okay with it. So from now on, that intro that y'all hear at the end of it, I'm going to be using that on my gameplays from here on out. On all my gameplays, okay? And Shameful Possessions intro that he made for me is going to be at the very beginning of it, okay? It's always going to stay like that as well. Okay? So, thank you all for watching. And thank you all for understanding. Sorry if I grossed you out. I am so sorry about that. But hey, I gave you a warning at the beginning of this video. So, you should have known better if you didn't want to hear that kind of gross stuff. But yeah. As I said, I'm doing a lot better. I'm feeling great. And I'm just sitting here relaxing. And I'll be doing this from here on out. And like I said, tonight I'm gonna be doing the premiere stream of that game tonight, and as I said before, I might go 3 hours, I might go 4 hours. Hell, if I'm having too much fun with the game tonight, I may I may never stop. Okay, I'll stop when I get tired of playing, or getting sleepy. That's when I'll go ahead and do my outro and end the stream right there. Okay, but that's gonna be for every night. Okay, now I want to keep y'all and I want to let y'all know something also as well. Tomorrow night I may not be able to stream at all, because we're talking tomorrow. I think sometime tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. And let me look at my phone here, and let me verify this. I don't care about that. Get the fuck out of here. Morning. Okay, tonight's okay. Yeah, tomorrow. And it says tomorrow morning thunderstorms. Other than that, that's it. Yeah, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night it's a go. We can definitely do it tomorrow night. We're talking Thursday night. There may not be a live stream at all Thursday night, because there's supposed to be a thunderstorm this coming Thursday, this Thursday night. So I'll have to keep y'all informed later on, probably this Wednesday, to let y'all know if what the schedule's gonna be for that day, just in case I'm gonna keep an eye on it, you know. But yeah. But as far as I know, from here on out, it's gonna be at 9 o'clock at night, unless there's a storm coming. Okay. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for understanding. And thanks to the new, also thanks to the new subscriber. I think I got it. I'm gonna have to look on here and on my YouTube thing, and notification thing, and I'm gonna give this person a shout out right now for subscribing to my channel. Okay, I really can't pronounce his name, but instead of me actually saying his name will be displayed or should have already been displayed on this video right now, for his shout out. This person subscribed to my channel 4 hours ago, and I subscribed to his channel, back to his channel too. So a huge shout out to him, to the person, and all I can say is thank you for subscribing, and welcome to the Dragon Souls family. But thank you all for watching. Y'all have a safe, wonderful day, and I'll see you for tonight for the premiere stream of Biomutant. Keep in mind, I didn't buy that game. The game was donated to me by Daryl Lumpkins, and his name will be in the title of throughout the entire gameplay, and that will be his shout out. Okay, so I want to thank him for that. I really want to thank him for that. So his name won't be displayed on here at all, but I want to thank him. I want to thank him for that, just in case he's watching this video. And if he changed his YouTube channel name, because I hadn't heard from him in a while, I really appreciate if he let me know in the comments below the video if he changed his name or not. And if he's still around, I hope he's doing okay. Dragon Souls, signing out.